Right, dog. She can stay out with me, it's alright. Yeah, come here. Up. A bit of that Red Bull left, I don't know what's in it over here. Yeah, come here. Thanks. Sit in the middle, back up, no, back up, sit in the middle. How you doing? Sit. Sit. Good, stay. Settle down for a minute. Settle down. Settle down. Settle down. Calm, puppy. Calm, puppy, stay. Well, actually, we're going to say hello to you. Hey, Nick, how are you, mate? Yeah, we're just going to have a bit of a workout and that, and chat, and low stress like usual. Keep it all chill, man. Yeah. Feeling a bit better in the guts now. You're getting a bit better each day, mate. So, yeah. All is good. Hope you guys are well. Just going to do some push-ups, some pull-ups maybe. Nothing too structured or anything, right? That's not really what I do here. Just hang out, ask any questions. If you have any questions, don't be afraid to ask. Yeah, whatever. What did we do? Yesterday we did 200 push-ups. So we're Saturday the 13th here. We'll write a row of pull-ups as well, eh? Better get some pull-ups in while I'm here. Hey Daniel, how's it going, dude? I'm trying to decide if I move the tripod up a bit more. I might just do that. I've been trying some different angles, guys, because it's just hard to, do push-ups on the floor and pull-ups, as well, and fit it all in on the stream. It's just one of those things. The joys of learning YouTube. It'll take me a while to get as pro as some of the people in here, that's for sure. How's that? Is that a bit better? I feel like there we go. I feel like we can talk at this level. Oh, good. Just the push-ups might be a bit low. That's all. Can we get back there? How's that? Oh, that's all right, isn't it? That's all right. Everybody comfy. Good. Went to bed at 4 a.m. Oh, that's rough. You get some nights like that where you can't sleep, right? Yeah. But we're going to I'm just going to chill. We're not doing some hard workout or something. We're just going to chill and chat and usual same energy. I want to bring that same vibe and energy to everything, right? Like I've tried to do the workouts with like a higher energy than just like when I'm working in the background or doing a chat, right? But at the same time, like I'm not a workout channel. I'm not a fitness channel, right? So I'm just it's just my life, right? I just stream me doing stuff. Comfy spot. Thanks, mate. Oh, set up there. Yeah, we got a nice little. So, I haven't done any pull-ups in like 2 or 3 weeks, man. I've been doing all the garage stuff, upgrades. So, I'll be back in the garage today. I took yesterday off doing that project. I am New Zealand European. That's what it says on my paperwork. I'm New Zealand European, human of Earth, like everybody else. Yep. You're awesome, bro. Wish you all the best. Marco, good to see you, bro. How are you, man? I'm just a regular dude, bro. I'm no better than anybody. You know what I mean? I'm no better than anybody, bro. I'm just a dude. But no, I like-minded people, right? Try and make something a bit more positive on YouTube, and I've been reflecting a lot on what I bring to YouTube here, and I'm not a fitness channel. I'm not a chat channel. I'm not a work with me stream channel. It's just I just stream what I'm doing in my life, and if you get motivated by that or want to hang out, whatever, if it's helping you in some way, that's what it's for, right? Tired, but my brain said no. We're going to play every embarrassing moment of your life. Oh, one of those evenings, Nick. Yeah, those happen. It's kind of good to burn yourself out throughout the day. Sometimes when it's that stuff, like if I can't sleep and I'm overthinking like that, I'll usually take like 15 minutes rather than have the lights off and try and force yourself to sleep. Like, get up and do something. It's going to serve you better, and then try and sleep again 15 minutes later or half an hour later, rather than just lay there with it all. Can help if you want to try that. Poor people wear hoodies indoors. Well, I'm dressed in the right attire then. I am a poor people, so awesome. I'm not really indoors technically. I haven't finished building my own house yet, so I'm not quite indoors. Actually, to prove my point, see, there's no door on the there's no door on my house yet. So technically, I am still outdoors. How long have I been homeless? In my life, I've spent a few weeks homeless in the past, man, but I've fought my way back with the right kind of attitude and focus, right, rather than trolling people. So, 3 years ago, I was in a situation where I had 20 cars in 3 leased buildings, and I was going to be homeless. The situation was that bad, but I turned it around, man. So here we are. Yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna start. Good morning, Ethan. How are you, mate? How are you, bro? I'm just going to be doing some pull-ups and push-ups and chatting. Like, I'm not doing like a structured workout or anything, guys. I'm just going to throw on the old pull-up, chin-up or something. Chat with you guys. We're just hanging out. So I can write them down. I'll write them down for fun. Why not? 3 pull-ups. There we go. Evening in the UK, yeah, about 11:30. Were you just in Gravity Calls? I was in Gravity Calls chat a minute ago. Yeah, 10:40 in the morning here, Saturday morning. So yeah, I gave a like. Bye burger. Okay, I don't follow what you mean, bud. Nice setup, thanks, bro. Yeah, pretty simple setup, really. In all honesty, like, you only really need a door pull-up bar, bro. Honestly, like, for the sake of, like, I use this for pull-ups and I use it for push-ups. I do want to start benching a bit more. I usually do it off stream if I bench because it's like nobody watches it. If I'm sitting here benching, bro, nobody watches it. Because every time I want to do an exercise, if I bench on here, right, every time I want to exercise, it's just legs in the air and like stuff. I don't know. People just don't watch it, bro. So that's how it is. As I said, yeah, I'm just going to throw in some pull-ups here or there and push-ups and chat, and we'll just hang out. Keep it chill. Lost the pen nearly. Another 5 there. It's a total of 8. Here we go. Yeah, just hang out, chat. Yeah, it's the Pikachu race hoodie. That's Pikachu's race number there. It's 25. Good form coming up to the bar. I appreciate it, Ethan. I do try have a pretty good form, man. I try not to do the with my chin. Yeah, I mean, a pull-up bar like that, you really, like, all of this you don't need unless you're lifting weight. Unless you're weight benching, like, when I got this cage, I didn't have the bar. That's my partner Susie's bar. And all the weights are hers, right? I had a little bar I got for like $20 with some plastic weights on it. I think it would take like 100 pounds or something, right? But as far as that, just get a door frame pull-up bar that you can hook over a normal door frame. Then you can use it in a rental property or something, right? Like, you're not going to damage the property doing it. You can pick those up on Amazon and stuff for like $30, right? So all you need is a bit of bar. The other way to do it is outside. You could do it. Dig a couple of holes, couple of bags of concrete, 2 posts, and a bit of a bit of a scaffold bar you get off Trade Me. You get off somewhere, I don't know, Craigslist. Over here it's Trade Me instead of like Craigslist. I don't know, does he? I don't know. I don't know if we can see. I don't know, mate. It's official licensed merch, mate. But anyway, yeah, she was just an op shop hoodie I found. I think, right, I can't remember if I was there or Susie got it and brought it home. I can't remember. It's a cool hoodie. Thanks, mate. Yeah, Pikachu race hoodie. Very rare there. What's that, Bradley? Can you explain that to me, bro? Can you tell your we don't have a president in New Zealand, man. We don't have a president in New Zealand, so it's bothering me. The pull-up number is at 8 though. My autism is unhappy, so we'll just round off to 10 and do some push-ups. Too tall. I have to sweep my legs forward a lot. I need to put this up on some riser blocks. Yeah, we're just hanging out, guys. I don't do the like high pressure go workouts, right? We're just gonna hang and talk and just gonna flow through it. It's better than me sitting inside doing a chat, right? I can chat the same. Do the old push up. The Monopoly man didn't have a monocle. Interesting. Really? Interesting. That's very interesting. Maybe take the shoes off. Yeah, I keep the boots on because I've had an injured ankle and I need the support of it. I might get some kind of compression brace for it, but I do need something there to sort of just hold my ankle together a bit. So that's why I work out with the steel cap boots on, man. I just find it more comfortable. I have tried it without. It's just not comfortable for me, to be honest. I've had a lot of injuries from motorcycle crashes, BMX crashes, stuff like that over the years, right? So got a lot of wrecked joints. Some Really want to ride your skateboard? Yeah. Appreciate the comment, Ethan. Yeah, you're not wrong. Usually you would work out without the shoes and stuff on. I do actually need something a bit better. Seems to help a little though. All right, we'll do some push-ups. I've only done like 10 pull-ups so far. As I say, we're just hanging out. We're not a fitness channel, guys. I'm just doing a bit of a workout at the moment. Keep myself moving. I'm not going to go burning myself out doing hundreds of push-ups or something. We're going to be down in the garage soon and do some work in the garage. We're building the garage floor at the moment. Building the ultimate man cave, so it's exciting. Show us some bikes down the garage. But yeah, I got a few bikes, man. But you'll see them as you kick around the channel, man. Usually the garage is a bit better laid out. Usually, I'm working on the bikes and stuff. But at the moment, I'm building the garage floor. That's the live streams at the moment, the rest of the day. I look beautiful tonight. Oh, thanks, mate. Can I do the floss dance? No, I can't. I've seen it performed, though. As a badminton player, my skeleton has been reconstructed 3 times. Yeah, that must be very physically demanding, right? A lot of the overhead stuff, right? Training since when? I started August last year. To start doing some pull-ups, push-ups, stuff like that, right? But it's mostly like a self-improvement channel. It's just, I don't just do the fitness, right? Sometimes we do chats. A lot of the time I'm in the garage doing car mechanic stuff and stuff like that, right? So like, yeah, I don't make this like a, come on guys, get it with me, let's go type, workout stream or anything. Just cruising through it. New Zealand. I swallow New Zealand, mate. Yeah, Ethan, people will say all kinds of things on here, bro? You kind of, the more you can shrug it off and like not care, you just roll your eyes a little and There's always going to be trolls on the internet, bro. So it's just how it is. So you just let it go, right? I'm not fazed by it, right? It's just whatever. Oh, good aiming. We still in frame. Oh, we're sort of in frame for push-ups. That's good enough. Screw it. There you go, chucking a cheeky 10 of them. Yeah. As I say, we're just chatting, hanging out. So you got going. I can get the tripod. The problem is I'm so damn tall. Getting these tripods to sit right. Hang on. I'll see if I can get this any taller. I don't think so. Oh man. There we go. Just the tripod only goes up, you know. It's down here on me. I'm 6'2". Gator, that is a good joke. I'll give you that, Gator. That is a good joke. I just can't repeat it on YouTube Live. But that's pretty funny. NASA says Nikola Tesla. Okay. I'm guessing you're saying I look like Nikola Tesla or something. Oh, I didn't write down my push-ups. Good bookkeeping. Very important. 3, 6, 9. One more time. Get low, get low. To the window. Is that where we're going with that? You're bringing my head back to Need for Speed Underground, man. Lil Jon and Eastside Boys. Okay, yeah, let's go. Yeah. Alright, anyway. More pull-ups. Nick Jonas. Alright, I'm looking like Nick Jonas apparently at the moment. When my beard gets a bit longer, people say I look like Abraham Lincoln. It's just no pleasing, you know. Are these compliments? I don't know. I'm flattered. Do a Rocky 4 training video. Dun, 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 Anyway, is that what you're going for? Oh, as I say, I do have ADHD. You will get these moments out of me. Beyond that, we'll chill. Don't mind me. You look like a regular dude. I hope so. I am one. First person to get the memo. Yeah, mate. Oh, it's all about good vibes here, bro. As I say, it's not like a fitness channel or anything. This is what puts people off, I think, is they see all this and they're like, oh, it's just some fitness guy. It's like, nah. It's just one thing I do. Don't understand the assignment. There is no tomorrow, man. All right, I'll get some more push-ups in. It's good. I'm always like during them, but after, you know, my posture's a lot better and I feel good, man. Feels good, man. Feels good, man. Oh, my leg. I'm just getting a bit old and creaky, I think. Oh, there we go. It's good. Yeah, good old Apollo Creed, mate. Yeah. I know the references, man. I've been around the internet a long time, mate. Do need a drink, though. One moment, folks. One moment. Grab something to drink. Wet my whistle. I just gotta wet my whistle a little bit. All this talking. I wet my whistle. That's high quality H2O. Bobby Boucher would say. Yeah, we're just chilling. That's it. And not so much physique. I do it more for mental health, man. That's the main reason for me with ADHD, especially. I need some good dopamine, some earned dopamine. Otherwise, I'm gonna doom scroll or I'm gonna self sabotage and things, right? So that's why I'll do a morning workout. It's more about the structure than the physique or anything, right? Everything else is kind of a bonus. But the main benefit is my mental health, man. I think the hardest but most rewarding trait for any human is long-term consistency. You're exactly right, Ethan. That's it, man. It's not about how much you do and you smash it out for 3 weeks or 3 days or whatever. It's the long-term little actions rather than going, I've got to put hours of this. It's put 10 minutes at it. That's changed my life, man. Just doing stuff. I'll go put 10 minutes at it, and if I'm not into it beyond that, I'll just do something else for a little while. Come back to it. Oh yeah, Ivan Drago. Drago was the man, bro. I'm trying to remember the actor's name because he was in Top Gun as well. Yeah, Iceman. No, sorry, no, that wasn't Iceman. Why am I thinking? To remember who Drago. I know exactly who you mean from Rocky and whatever Drago. Just remember what else he was in. I'm having a moment. Sorry, I do try my best. Can't stay dedicated. You can, bro. Just lower the barrier of entry for yourself. Don't be so damn hard on yourself. Like, there's going to be days where there's days I can come on here, I can do 500 push-ups, for example, right? There's other days I'll come on, I'll do 50. It's not about the volume, and this is not just fitness. This is anything in life, right? This is why this isn't a fitness channel, right? Some days you might want to put hours in a project you really love. Other days you're like, man, I can't be asked, but this needs to progress. It's like, that's where you stop hating on yourself and go, oh, I'll go put 10 minutes at it, That's where you can move the needle. That's how you can change your life in the space of a couple of weeks, drastically. Rather than doom scrolling right now, I'm doom scrolling too long, I've got all this stuff to do. You're just going to keep doom scrolling or whatever, right? If you can reframe it to, okay, I'm going to stop I'm just going to go do 10 minutes on something, then I'll get back on my phone or something. Even that 10 minutes a day is going to move the needle forward. You get 10 minutes here, you do that 3 times a day, you're getting 30 minutes extra stuff done a day for very little effort, right? From there, you don't have to do anything. It'll just roll itself because just the 5-10 minutes is helping you. That's the best advice I can give anyone. Tell your brain to shut up and go put 10 minutes at something. The rest will fix itself. It'll change your life in a week. That's how easy it is, right? Want to see my pull-up form? Sure, man. Sure, yeah. Give you some pull-up form, man. Unfortunately, I'm too tall. I'm going to have to put this on some risers, so you will see my legs come forward, otherwise I hit the ground. Right. I've got to kill my legs. Get the idea. So I pull ups there. Rocky would have been addicted to doom scrolling and never beat Drago if it was nowadays. Maybe, man. Maybe. It's these days it's easier to succeed than ever because so many people are doing nothing. So many people won't even try. So many people are distracted by the other part of their device, their phone, whatever, right? Versus if you want to use the other side of it, you don't have to go to a library to study. You don't have to spend hours in a library doing stuff. You've got a phone where you can access all the information, right? So some people turn that information and build a life for themselves, and some people use it to destroy their life, pretty much unintentionally, right? So, yeah, it's not hard to be different. Don't have to do much. One moment, guys. Good pull-ups. Oh, thanks, mate. I appreciate it. Can I hold the bar body? Yeah, I can. Roger. I do some hold on the side. We'll do that next set, bro, if you want. Junior or JNR. I'm guessing Junior. Oh, I'll just say JNR. JNR, what's up, brother? Was recommending your channel by Men of Action D-Bird. How's your day going? Pretty good, man. Pretty good. It's a bit different here to what Dennis does. I kind of hang out more and we chat and I do a bit of workouts and stuff. But my channel's more about mindset, self-improvement, that kind of thing, right? So it's just one part of what I do. But yeah, having a good day, man. Gave up vaping and really struggled with shortness of breath and burping for the last week. Feeling faint and all that stuff. But last couple of days I've come right. So not 100%, but I'm doing all right, you know, flowing along. Ripping weights, yo. G'day, Bobby. Can do like 15 good ones, solid, Roger. Yeah, I'm just chilling. I'm just flying along, guys. I haven't done pull-ups for a few weeks, so we're just hanging out. We're just hanging out like usual. What you doing? Nothing. Just hanging around. All right, another 10 budgets. As I say, I won't yap too much. We'll get the odd bit of stuff done. What are we at? 20. I think I didn't write down some push-ups, but I don't know. There's 20 push-ups, 20 pull-ups apparently. Doesn't matter. We're just flowing along. Just buzzing along. I don't know, what was that? 15, another 15 or something? Near enough. Near enough. Ditch this hoodie. I'm overheating. I'm overheating. Right. "15 variations of pull-ups." So do you stream? Do you stream your workouts, Roger? Clicks is off the strings on the track pants, bro. It's hitting the ground. Yeah, I'm a bit out of sorts on the push-ups and pull-ups at the moment, to be honest. Been doing all the garage stuff, so that's been my workouts. No streaming, Roger? Hey, you should do some content, bro. You could teach some stuff. You can do all the variations and that, man. You know, spread your knowledge, bro. Can't be too hard on yourself, no. Yeah, that's all right. Yeah, never be too hard on yourself, mate. Progress takes time, right? You can't transform your life overnight, right? Hey, Never, good to see you, bud. How are you, man? Leo. "A king may move a man, a father may claim a son, but that man can also move himself. And only then does that man truly begin his own game." Once you take upon yourself, right, that nobody's coming to save you. There's so much weight lifted from that. There's so much freedom. There's liberation. You know, there's taking accountability and making it your own agency. Like, right. So I would need help with something, or feel I needed help with something. Like, okay, this will be easy with 2 people. So I contact a mate and go, "Oh, hey, bro, you able to, come around, give me a hand with this and whatever?" "Oh, yeah, I can come around tomorrow." Cool. And then, okay, so I'll leave it till tomorrow. Then tomorrow comes, then 4 days later, you can't even get hold of them. And then you just end up pissed off and doing it yourself, right? So I sort of took the ownership the other way of like, okay, well, if I call up someone or something and I need some help, if they show up, that's great, but it's just easier to do myself and take on myself. Doesn't mean you shouldn't ask for help, but it's just not expecting that it's going to happen, I suppose. Right, so once you truly take it on yourself and you just go, I need to do this thing, when it's truly on you, all the excuses go away, all the, oh, I've got to wait for this, I got this, I got that, I got whatever, right? If you just snuff out all of that, you can sort of move forward, you know. No, Michelle. Prosthesis, like a fake limb, I assume you're saying? No, I do not. Don't ignore me, bro. Sorry, Richard. I do try to read everybody's stuff. What have I missed from you there, Richard? Don't ignore me, bro. This must be his game. He gets people to scroll. No, have we got something from Richard? I see nothing from Richard. Richard is just being a dick. See if my mates don't come over in 4 days, I'll reach out and make sure they're okay. Yeah, you try. This is what I mean, Nick, sorry, is more just, it's just like the whole, any kind of mindset that's like waiting for other people to come turn up and help and stuff. Like, it's great when they do, but I really like the mindset of just taking it on myself and going, okay, well, probably nobody's going to turn up. If I handle this, if I ignore the opinions of everyone else doubting me, whatever, if I handle this and I handle it my way, it's going to work out. If I do it my way, it works, right? Richard's evil. How are you going, Infamous? Good to see you, man. Good to see you, bud. No, I have real leaks. I'm a real boy. All right. Anyway. I'm not so good at these now. Used to be able to do more of that. I'm out of shape. I've been too lazy with my pull-ups. Andre, I'm not going to give you the attention your mummy and daddy don't give you. Try somewhere else, man. That's good, man. Thank you, Roger. Appreciate it, man. Yeah, I get what you mean, Nick. Yeah. No, it's just, yeah, it's not quite. I just more mean expecting other people to actually like keep their word and stuff, and you know, all I'm saying is when you unmet expectations lead to anger. So say you need help with something and a friend says they're going to come over and then they don't for days. People get angry with that, right? Because they haven't kept their word and stuff. So I've gone the way of, I'll just do it myself. It'll just get done. I'm not going to sit around and wait days for some help or something. I'm just going to get it done. I'll find a way, right? Solve my own problems, right? And that's where you take your own power back. And then you just start to see how much you can dispense of other people around you. Not everybody, right? There's some good people to have around. But there are a lot of people that it's just taking from you only, right? Yeah, they are Infamous. Yeah, it's how it is, bro. They just need some attention, man. You got to remember they got nothing else going on in their own life, right? They have nothing better to do with their time on this earth than troll people. So, you know, it's like they've already lost the moment they comment, bro. I hope they find their way, though, you know. But I could have all the right words, or I could have the best message in the world, man. You know, sometimes people just aren't ready to be reached in that, right? So, it's all good. That's their journey, bro. It's certainly not going to affect mine. So, happy days. How old am I? I'm 39. I've just turned 39, brother. I'll take 35, though. Rain, how are you? How are you, Rain? Alright, get in another 10 real quick. Might bring this tripod down a little, eh? I think it might be a bit high where it is. Yeah, about that. Is that a bit better? Just can't see the push-ups otherwise. Got nearly 30 likes. Thank you, guys. I do appreciate it. Appreciate the fame. Yep, that's it, Ethan. Oh, we all lack, bro. We all lack. Nobody's perfect, right? Life is a journey. We're always learning. We're always growing, right? So that's don't be too hard on yourself. Just keep that movement going. Even if, as I say, on those days where you feel like doing nothing and you really want to just do nothing, just do blocks of 5 or 10 minutes where you can. That'll mean at the end of that day you don't feel like you fail. You don't beat yourself up in your mind. One more for gain. Yeah, we're just chilling, bro. It's like, as I say, it's not a fitness channel, guys. It's just a self-improvement in general, right? We just talk about how you guys are going and how we can improve our lives. And that's across all my streams, right? Just working out at the moment. It's not a fitness channel. Yeah, I mean, you're welcome to join in. But as always, it's just a way of doubling up my time, rather than me, I get annoyed sitting inside in the caravan, just having these chats where I'm sitting there close to the camera. Like, we get double the viewers for it. But it's just like, I can't sit still that long. I've got ADHD, man. What's my height? 6'2", 187 centimeters, something like that. 187.5, something, I don't know. Yeah, I know, ABD. Yeah, I know, bro. It's not my first day, bro. Not my first day. But yeah, I'm just we're just cruising through it, bro. We're having more of a chat. We're not doing a hard workout to failure or anything like that. Got a lot of work to do in the garage after this, bro. Building a new floor in the garage is a lot of stuff to carry and move around. So I'm not going to fail out my arms. I'm not going to fail out my arms in the morning when I have work to do all day. I'm going to make sure I'm just trying to build a little strength, right? Build some dopamine, build some energy. It's more about the mental health side of it, right? Fighting off depression and stuff, man. It's more. Convert to freedom units. Freedom units, yeah, about 6'2", about what is it in pounds, man? Like 170 pounds, 165, something like that. Like 74 kilo. Sorry, you're going to sleep, Mr. John, Super John. Okay, all right, good to see you, John. Thank you for coming by, mate. You're just saying, yeah, you're fine, but I ain't gonna do it. Yeah, I'm just saying, man. I'm just answering you, bro. What else? Well, thank you for that. Thank you for that wonderful bit of information. Thank you for letting me know a pointless bit of information. That's very I need to know that. I live in the middle of nowhere in New Zealand. This channel's about focusing on your own life, but again, like, I don't really need to know about global politics, man. Look like Nick Jonas, yep, that is the common narrative at the moment. I hope that's a good thing. I hope that means I'm handsome. I'm here. I get a lot of these young men coming here that are like, you look like Nick Jonas. It's like, I didn't even know who Nick Jonas was. I had to go look this up. Why do you know so much about the Jonas Brothers? Why do I look so familiar? You're listening to the Jonas Brothers. Bunch of Disney kids, eh? I tells you. Crucial info. Have to be 85 kg at least, man. It's good. Yeah, I'm like 75 at the moment, 74, 75 kilo. But yeah, get up to about 83, 85, something like that. Yeah, long term. Yeah, all right. As I say, I can't yet the whole time. I better do some push-ups and pull-ups. I'm just going to round off the push-ups real quick. I'm at 45. I don't like uneven numbers, guys. Something about the autism. Oh, that was 6. We're just going to call that 50. I keep forgetting to write half of them down anyway. So, this is how it goes. Got some attendance there. I should keep attendance on this book and see who shows up each day. I should have another page where when you guys come in, I go, oh, yep, you've turned up today. You've turned up today, or you were late. All right. Start making you do push-ups for every minute you're late to the stream or something. We could do that. We can make that happen. What's going on here? What's going on here, chat? Look like Wolverine a couple of weeks ago. Yeah, I go through my phases, man. So I look like Nick Jonas for a week or two. Then it becomes more of a thing. I look like Abraham Lincoln. Then we get the 3 years Dagestan comments. Then we get the Wolverine comments. So, yep. I like to keep it fresh, mate. Fresh and interesting. David Goggins said this is easy to be great nowadays because most people are weak. Most people don't want to go the extra mile. Most people, like, it's not even the extra mile anymore, bro. Most people don't want to do anything more than maintain an existence. They've given up. This is why it's so easy. Like, you have to do so little to be exceptional now. He's exactly right, but it's even less than Goggins talks about. You know, if you want to be like really, really successful, you know, it's easier than ever. If you want any kind of success at all, you just have got to get up, man. Just do. The trap of self-improvement is people think they've got to make these massive improvements. Like, I've got to turn my life around now. It's like, it's going to take time. And that's all right. You know, it's not overnight. All of life is a journey to build that, right? Cycle of life is a beautiful thing. It is, man. It is. It's an opportunity. The chance of you being alive right now is like 1 in 100 trillion or something like that. Of you being you and here right now. Everybody who's ever lived is already gone. They're in the cemeteries, mate. So, you know, it's your turn to live. You better make the most of it, right? It's very short. This is why I don't, worry about politics and stuff, right? And the meaning of the universe and, you know, time's short, man. You got to live it while you got it. Never know when it's up. People had it much harder in the old days because every man was hardened and driven back then. These days, things have changed. That's the other thing, Ethan, as well. Yeah, things have changed. And we're so ungrateful for how easy things are now. As I say, 20 years ago, you know, you were in a library to learn everything, right? Studying books for hours. Now it's just, AI, whatever. So your devices can either be all the information in the world on hand, or they can be absolute poison to you, right? It depends how you use the device, right? Again, I'm not totally anti-phones or anything. I like a good Instagram reel myself. But yeah, Ethan's got some great statements in here today for sure. Appreciate it, man. Let's do something here. One moment, guys. Sort a couple of things here, guys. Hang on. What else have we got while I'm here? Alright, I think that'll do for now. Currently in my shop, chilling with you, working out. The lat pull chest bar I built myself. Awesome, Iceberg. Love it, man. It's good, eh? Like, I was gonna start doing it in the garage streams as well. They're just dropping, like, maybe each time I get a like, I drop, each like I drop push-ups in the garage or something as we go on those streams. Make it a bit more fun. I don't know. Welcome to our new moderators. We've just gained 3 new moderators. That takes us up to a total of 6 moderators now. I'm adding them very slowly as things get busier. But I do appreciate, guys. Again, you don't have to worry about too much, you know. It's a bit of a badge of honour at times, but you know, there's Susie in the background. Usually Natasha's around as well, so it's all pretty chill, guys. But yeah, badge of honour for the real ones. That's it from us. Yep. As Rothschild said when he created the education system, he was the richest man on earth at the time. I want a nation of workers, not thinkers. I want a nation of workers, not thinkers. And what have they done now? Everybody's distracted, and yeah, exactly. Distracted by the politics of things that we should care about. Listen to that, you know, while they teach us in school about space, about algebra, and all these things we're never gonna use, right? Yeah, that's awesome, man. It's awesome, Iceberg. Again, it's all about consistency, guys. Like, as I say, it's not a workout fitness channel. It's just this is one thing I do, but it does help, and I love having these chats with you guys. Just get a flow going, and yeah. But I do need to. My shoulders have got quite wide from all these pull-ups and stuff. I need to get under the time under tension on the strap again, because usually I build my lats out so much in a couple of days that I have to walk like this. Makes it hard to get through doorways. The pissed off kangaroo physique is the goal, as always. The economy we live in could not sustain a generation of people thinking for themselves. Yeah, well, there's always going to be most people are not going to, you know, most people don't rise, right? Like, you think historically, right? Most people are, you know, 3 billion people still don't have the internet, man. So, you know, it's yeah. Nearly hit 30 likes. Thank you, guys. 29 on my end. Don't want to push themselves. Yeah, Ethan, yeah. I think a lot of people, there's a lot of people like where I was at, where it's like you tried hard when you're younger, you've worked. There's a lot of people who work for years and were in the system so much, and then they've just gone like, screw this. It's not, the juice is not worth the squeeze, right? And you then have to replace that and build something for yourself, right? Something that's going to, you know, you still got to live somewhere, or maybe you go live in a van or something, but you've still got to have an exit strategy, right? You've still got to have some kind of exit strategy. You can make it out. It doesn't take all that much, but you have to just try to have that as a plan. Maybe you work at the job you hate for the next 5 years, but you're building a plan the whole way, and you're building your own business on the side, and you're putting in a couple hours a day at starting to set that up from now. In 5 years, you have an exit, you know. Some people do it in a year. Some people do it in 6 months. Some people do it in 10 years, you know. Check out my channel, you'll see showing the grind every day to achieve goals. Awesome, Ethan. Yeah, that's the same thing I do here, bros. That's why I do the working in the garage things. I'll just make sure I've got your correct app there. Screenshot it. That's it for me with the garage, right? Is to get on here and just people can join in while I'm working, and we just have a vibe, man. Whether it's these workouts or whatever I stream, right? I don't want to come on here and be like, yeah, get it was me type workouts, right? I just want to hang out and chat and buzz on through it. Like, we've done 50 push-ups today, 20 pull-ups, you know, we're not doing hard workouts or anything. Some days I will go for harder workouts, right? A lot of this is just chat and chill. I'm loving the chat today, guys. You guys are having a really good conversation. There's some great wisdom being shared. As I say, like, I kind of just host this, right? Like, chat amongst yourselves and discuss things, right? Yeah, it's very, we all just hang out. Yeah, all right, I suppose I'll do some more pull-ups, eh? Helps loosen the body up a bit. Starting to feel like an old man. Otherwise, if I don't do a bit of a workout, I start to feel like feeling too old. I feel like I might move the tripod a bit low here. I keep looking down onto it a bit much. I'll figure it out in time, right? As I say, quite a new channel, guys. I do apologise for the bloopers and I know it doesn't look like the most professional stream in the world. I am trying my best. I'm just not very good yet. I feel like I'm always looking down at things too much. There we go. How's it? Here's it. That's better. Smashing those pull-up things, bro. Oh, pitch in and airdrop me some tacos. He's trying to make me cheat out on my diet, mate. We went out last night and got some Indian food. We got some butter chicken, some cheese and garlic naan bread and that. So yeah. Got some of that left over for lunch today. Susie hasn't demolished it all yet. I think she would have left me some. She's usually pretty good. Had a few probably had the most to drink I've had in 3 years last night. Had what, 3 or 4? I think I only had three or four ciders, and we just chilled and watched. We'd already watched half of the first Iron Man, so we finished up watching Iron Man and watched Iron Man 2, and for tonight watch Iron Man 3. And yeah, I did a morning workout stream yesterday. I did say I'd be back 2 or 3 hours later, but I think that we chilled the rest of the day and watched some movies and did some stuff around home. And Freakzilla, I'm not going to engage stupid comments like that, man. If you want, I get your mum didn't give you enough attention or something, man, but don't need to come wreck my channel with your stupid comments, dude. Maybe get a puppy or something. How was it? Hit or miss? Oh, no, a good place around here. So yeah, I always go to the same place for my Indian food, man. Pretty good. I do get a bit sick of it if I eat it too often, so I try and go like once a month or something to that place. I get pretty sick of the old... Thank you for that, Ethan. Yeah, all the new mods need to know. Just give them a 10-minute timeout. Don't hide them or anything. If it's somebody who's spamming and just like floods the chat, or like bot flooding, hide them. But that does damage the algorithm feed a bit. So you try and just time them out for 10 minutes. They usually don't come back. Mate. Yeah, like stuff like Monty, stuff like it can stay there. I don't care about it. Like you don't need to delete it. That one is actually a good call. See, once they start doing, you can see they type something and they paste something on that. Yeah, you're spot on, bro. You're spot on. What are these trolls? Oh, well, this is what happens when people perceive you as being better than them on some level. I'm mogging them on some level, right? But just being here, for some people, it's even the fact that I've got the confidence to be on YouTube and put myself out there will make them hate on me. They're just children and stuff, bro. Some of the adults acting like children. Just lost souls, man. You are very rude. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Where's Morrinsville? Morrinsville's down by it's in the Waikato. Down the Waikato. Oh, I've been to Morrinsville many years ago, bro. I think I stayed out there one night before a track day at a mate's place. I think he was Morrinsville. Been a long time since I've been down that way. I'm up Northland, brother. Zillow, if you have a crush on him, just say so. All right, can one of my mods get this guy? Just give him a 10-minute timeout to this Freakzilla guy. Have a good one, bro. Go sit in the naughty corner for 10 minutes. We just trying to have a nice, pleasant hangout, pleasant conversation, man. Bit of workout in the middle of it. So, need to try to get their life together, seriously. I want the best for these trolls. They need to change their mindset. I completely agree, bro. I completely agree. But like the chances that they're strolling by at the moment, and we've got the exact right message to then give them all the focus and all the attention to try and deal with that, it just harms for everybody else, right? So that's why, we don't do that anyway. Thanks for being you. Appreciate it, Kane. How you going, dude? How's your week, Kane? You had a good week, bro. You had a good week, mate. I took yesterday off working in the garage on stuff. Me and Susie, got some takeaways, got a bit tipsy and watched a couple of Iron Man movies, so that was good. It was good. Yeah. I'll do some more push-ups, as I say. We're not a fitness channel. I'm just getting a bit of workout in while I'm here. So do chat away. There we go. 4 viewers leave. The moment I say I'm going to do a push-up, they're like, oh, nah. I'm not going to watch this guy do bloody exercise. Even though he's talking for blooming 5 minutes at a time before he does 10 push-ups. But yeah, as I say, bro, it's like the trolls are the trolls. You can't help everybody, right? You learn this with own friends and family, right? Like, if you're in the self-improvement, you start to make your life better, you try and tell your friends and try and bring your friends with you. And it's your own friends, if they're not ready, they're going to drag you out of it. They're going to hold you down. They're going to... Like, I had friends who I got really into, like, David Goggins' message and stuff like that. And then I had friends who sort of got in with it for a couple of weeks, and then they started talking down those people, being, oh, they're a grifter, they're a this, they're a that, they're a whatever. And it just saps it all out of you, you know? The doubts of other people. So, yeah, I just... in the end, I cut out those friends and stuff, man. It's had to be done, unfortunately. You gotta protect your peace, you know? You gotta understand what's killing you, who's hurting you, right? Who's holding you back. Like, you're wanting to go here, and everybody around you's like, oh, bro, you're kidding. Oh, you think you're better than us, right? You have to break free of that. It's not selfish to break free of that. It is not selfish to put yourself first. That's what I always thought. I thought I was being selfish, trying to, you know, if I'm trying to get better, trying to leave my friends behind, I'm always trying to help everybody, right? But you gotta look after yourself. Yeah, you get a pretty new blue name there, Mandy. Pretty blue name, mate. You've been around a while, so do appreciate it. But as I say, guys, just give them 10-minute timeouts. That's all you gotta do. It's just when you click on their name, you gotta make sure that when you click on it, that the chat doesn't jump, because it'll click on the wrong comment. So yeah, just when you click on it, make sure it's the right name, the right message, and then just give them a 10-minute timeout if they're being trouble, right? Sometimes they can be a bit funny, but we'll see. Obviously, I'm keeping a pretty good eye on it myself, but yeah, it's all good. When do you get to become a mod? Well, you kick around. You're either here every day shouting out, supporting the channel, and showing that you're actually a genuine good person for weeks on end, like Mandy has, or you're somebody coming in with a whole heap of just really good, insightful statements and stuff, and great chat like Ethan has been. You show yourself to be a person of character that can be a moderator, right? You know, like this channel's my baby, man. I put a lot of work into this channel, man, between editing and all that. I spend at least eight hours a day on this channel, between streaming and editing, up to 14 hours a day, right? Amongst while I'm doing all my other stuff at the same time, right? So, you know, gotta protect what I'm building. Have the right people at the helm. How's the garage been coming on, Vinter? Going well, man. I took yesterday off it, but we're clearing out the back corner now where that red car is, so getting all the shelving out of there and stuff. Yeah, we're getting there. We've almost finished up the new floor. Picked up a whole heap of timber for that. So yeah, we'll be back down there a couple of hours, man. I'm just doing this stream now, and then we'll go to a garage stream later. I just sort of literally between streams, you kind of have to let YouTube cool off for an hour or two, or the next stream I do, it won't notify you. It's not gonna feed people in. Just how it goes. Can't we get so much stuff done? When I'm on, your executive dysfunction disappears. Appreciate that, Mandy. Yep, that's what I do it for, man. It's just I'm working anyway. I might as well roll the camera, and because that's me overcoming my executive dysfunction and inability to get tasks done, right? So yeah, just join me for those, and yeah. But I just want to make sure with these workout streams, because I'm not a fitness channel, that I'm just hanging on here and chatting. And we do the odd bit. I don't want to be like, yeah, like get it with me, guys. Come on, like really hard grind. I'm just not. That's just not what I do, right? So, that being said, I'm going to get another 10 push-ups. If you just wait a moment, they take me about 10 seconds when I do them, and then I'll come back to chat. All right, we're just flowing along. If you want to join in for some push-ups, you are welcome to drop a few. All right. Keeping moving. As I say, I'm not going hard with the push-ups today or anything. I've got a lot of work to do in the garage. Need my strength. I'm not going to burn myself out now. It's all about finding that balance, and I'm going to do that gradually, basically throughout this year. You know, it's always learning. In terms of hair and beard length, I think that's the best you've ever had. It works really well. Thanks, mate. Yeah, it's a good little balance here, isn't it? We've got the fade on the side that I did. It's growing in a little. Doesn't look so much like I did it myself. Appreciate it, bro. Try and look, reasonably human to come on YouTube. Appreciate you coming on. Just know when you're doing your thing, you're not doing it alone. Thank you, Mandy. That's all that matters, right? Is if I'm going to put it all out there, that somebody benefits from it. So I do appreciate it, guys. How's your week been, Vinter? Let me know, man. What's going on? How's everybody doing? What's going on? Anybody got some good news, some good stories? Some way in which the channel's, helping you. As Mandy's mentioning, she's getting a lot more done, so that's good. Love to hear it. That's what it's all about. It drives me as well to turn up. The same way, Mandy, right? It drives me to turn up when I know I'm helping people. Me being honest, helping people. It helps me turn up more as well, so works out pretty good. All right, I'm going to throw another 5 pull-ups up, guys. As I say, we mostly, the fitness just gets thrown in the background of these chats, so give me a moment. Loosen up my shoulder. My shoulders have been a bit tight without doing the pull-ups. I've recovered a lot. I've sort of had some rest and that, so we're good. Finding a good balance, guys, to be honest. Here you go. And a drink for you, sir. A drink for me. Oh, very good, very good. Trying to go pro, training hard every day, all on my channel. Awesome, Ethan. I'll check it out, man. There's another Ethan I know that's built by blood. It's not you. It's come back on a different account, is it? You do talk a lot like other Ethan. I haven't seen Built by Blood in a while. I hope he's doing well. 35 likes, guys. Thank you very much. Getting famous on here. Oh, exciting. Great work. Ahmed, your physique is really good. Oh, I appreciate it, man. Trying. I started in August last year. Just push-ups and pull-ups, man. I've been pretty slack lately. Usually my physique's a lot better. But I do it more for mental health, man. That's the main thing of the channel, is mental health stuff. Just try to help people with that. Go through a lot of it myself, right? Depression, that. So I just try and inspire and motivate some people, man. Hello, folks. Hi, Paula. How are you? So someone named. Oh, okay, Ethan. No, okay, cool. That makes sense. Why? I'm sitting there like, I'm thinking like, this guy would make a really good mod. And I was thinking, he reminds me of Built by Blood. I thought it must have been you, bro. Somewhere in my brain was registering it, and I finally clicked. Looking well, dude. Thank you, Monk. I appreciate it, bro. I'm feeling a lot better, man. Dropping the vaping, man. I was burping heaps for like the last week and a half. I could only do like 2 hours work in the garage, and it was happening on live. And I was like, my chest starts hurting. I'm burping all the time and stuff. Just from giving up the vaping, man, and really struggling to breathe, especially talking like this through stuff, right? No, I'm doing a lot better now, man. So I appreciate it. Trying to get myself back on track a bit. Oh, I'll definitely keep going, brother. Definitely keep going. The main thing I've done, bro, honestly, since August is the usual. The usual is 200 push-ups a day. Sometimes I take a couple of weeks off it or something, man. But yeah, like, you don't need any of this equipment, bro. Like, honestly. I get lazy with lifting weights, and I literally do push-ups and pull-ups. I definitely do want to do a bit more weight bench, but as I say, it's not a fitness channel or anything, guys. It's a self-improvement channel. Take control of your life channel. Just share my story, right? So sometimes it's gym, sometimes I'm working in the garage, sometimes we're pulling car engines. Regardless, I'm always here for this chat, and then I'm just doing something in the background, Paul. YouTube changed it to Paula. I don't know how to change it. If you just go into your when you're on YouTube, just go to like the bottom right or whatever where it's got your picture. You can go there and edit your channel. Under the settings cog somewhere, you can change channel name and just change the @ as well. They used to do it off people's actual channel name. About the start of this year, YouTube changed it so everybody shows their @ handle. So you can just create a new one, come up with something you like there, and yeah. So you can put a profile picture and stuff there. It's pretty straightforward. Going to bed now. All right, Ethan. Sweet, bro. I'll check out your stuff, bro. I didn't know you'd been back live and stuff. It's awesome to hear, man. Thank you for being here, bro. Yeah, thanks, mate. Yeah, I'm still smoking a bit, bro, but I've cut right back as well. But yeah, giving up the vaping really made me really unwell last week, man. I'm doing all right now. We're doing all right. We're doing all right. All right. I'll do some more push-ups. Why not? As I say, we're not here to do like a hard workout or anything, guys. We're mostly chatting. I prefer this over like when I was doing the countdown workouts, like 200 push-ups in 20 minutes. It gets a lot of new people in and people to do it with me and stuff, but it's not the kind of workouts and this kind of thing I want to do. I want to be able to talk about the benefits and talk about how to change your life and that, right? Not just let's just do a workout. Because I think there's a lot of mental health work. There's a lot of underlying mentality you need to have in life to go with that self-improvement. I think that's more important, you know. Fitness isn't all of it. Or the the traps are starting to come back when the shirts start pinching down here. Start to build that back up. That went away when I didn't do pull-ups for a couple of weeks. Here we go. We're getting the shirts not fitting any more lines in. That's good. Just 70 push-ups. We're just cruising along, guys. Have I been to Australia before? Yeah, it's the only place overseas I've been, actually. Went over there when I was about 13. Holiday with my mum, saw some family, saw auntie and uncle. They're over in Aussie there. Yeah, we went from Gosford up to the Gold Coast in uncle's Land Cruiser and did the theme parks and all that back when I was about 13. So yeah, I do need to do a lot more travel still. There's plans. We'll get there. I want to do Germany, Japan, America. Get around some places. Yeah, never start smoking. Yeah, it's a terrible idea. I'm still stuck on the cigarettes a bit. Monk, I've got one sitting there staring at me that I'm trying to resist at the moment. So, I mean, I haven't had one for an hour. I've given up vaping. But yeah, the massive, I was having the 50 milligram vape juice. And I was refilling the cartridge in my vape like twice a day, right? So, yeah, it just took over real quick, man. Just the access of a vape, I think, causes a lot of the problem. Just like, so easy to have in hand all the time. Jose, great to see you, mate. Access powers. Not sure what you mean there, bro. As I say, not a fitness channel. We're just chatting. What do you really think? Alright, we'll keep going. What are we at? 70 push-ups. 30 pull-ups. I'm pretty chill on the pull-ups today, to be honest. How much do I bench? When I do bench, like 135 pounds. I don't really bench. I do want to up that number shortly, but I haven't benched anything on that in probably 2-3 months. Big muscles. Oh yeah, a little bit. From New Zealand. But the muscles, they're not that big, but the muscles come from push-ups and pull-ups at the moment, man. It's just more about mental health for me, dude. So yeah, that's the plan. More like a pack a day. Yeah, that's why I used to be was a pack a day cigarette smoker. So I cut down. I tried to go to vaping, and I really didn't want to be, having vegetable oils, glycol and stuff, but it was a cost thing as well. But yeah, we've had to cut that out now. All right, as I say, not a workout channel. It's just part of what I do. So if you're new here, stick around. You'll find out more about what the channel's about. Self-improvement, you know, make your life better channel. Positive energy. That's what we do. All right. Oh, I'll get another 10 push-ups in. Good. It's 80 push-ups done, 30 pull-ups. Just cruising. Just cruising. Anybody got any good plans for the weekend? What's going on this weekend, guys? What are you looking forward to? What's happening? I can almost pull up a chair here. I can elf on the shelf myself. There you go, look at that. I've got a table. I have a chair. My name Boyd. King in the castle. Show tour of the gym. That's about it really, bro. I got that one there. I haven't put that together yet. I've had it together before. It's just a cabin I'm building myself, bro. So I'm in the middle. It's going to be a bedroom, you know. It's a small home for me and my partner. Have the gym in here as well, a little lounge and stuff. So that's what's going on there. Hey, Ryder, how are you, dude? Good to see you, man. Big neck too. Yeah, the wide neck came from motorcycles, I believe. Years and years of riding motorcycles. You know, you've got 1,200 grams. You know, you got nearly a couple of pounds of helmet on your head. So yeah, it builds up your neck and all the wind resistance and stuff, right? That'll widen your neck pretty quick if you get into motorcycles. If you've ever had an urge to buy a motorcycle, I do recommend buy the motorcycle. Don't worry about what mummy says. It's all right. If you've had that urge and you really want one, you're like, oh, that could be dangerous. Oh. Best thing you'll ever do is buy that motorcycle, and that is across the board from anybody who's ever thought that way and doubted themselves and like, I'm not sure. They get into it, they're like, oh man, I should have done that sooner. So what is that thing for you? You know, doesn't have to be a motorcycle. Maybe it's a horse. Maybe you want a pony. I don't know. We're really into stargazing lately, so we're going to get some snackaroos and do some good old stargazing tonight. Saw a huge shooting star last night. Oh, that's awesome, Mandy. It's great when you make that time for yourself and your peace, right? And it's amazing how easy it is, right? When you get off a phone, how easy it is to get joy out of the world. I think a lot of us have forgotten that. We wonder why, when we're younger, we felt energetic. We hang out with our friends and stuff. Like me and my mates, we weren't inside. Like, yes, we played video games. Like maybe we'd meet up at a mate's house. We'd play video games for maybe an hour with the three of us, maybe twice a week. But the rest of the time, it was like, you know, that's if it was raining. That's if it was a really crap day. Let's play some video games. But the moment it was reasonably decent, it was we were out, man. We didn't want to stay inside. And like the internet used to be laughed at before it was mainstream. Everybody, if you were on the internet early on, like I was, and playing games and creating I was creating websites for people when I was 13, 14 on a PC and stuff, right? And the internet was seen as cringy, and it's like, oh, and like all the young people are like, oh, the internet's for old people, and or like a lot of the old people were rejecting it, but it was just seen as like a place you put recipes and shit, you know. And then everyone goes and gets a smartphone. Now it's like really trendy to be on all this stuff, and it's all the big thing, and the whole world shifted. You know, when it first came along and I was into it, I was a nerd apparently. If I was into computers and doing my photography and video editing and stuff I was doing in the early 2000s, I was a nerd back then. Now it's like, oh, you're a creator, you're a this, you're a that, and it's like, oh, okay. But yeah, just being outside, man, it's just, that's why I like the city. Like the country over the city, right? bird. You know, I live in the city and it's people, oh, you bloody this and that, like all these arguments and all the cars going by and just the slamming doors and the neighbours' cars leaving. And, yeah, I'm good. Problem with motorbikes is security. Not really. Depends where you live. Like if you live in the middle of a city or something, yeah. That's what I mean. Is I'm a massive advocate of if you're in a city, get the hell out of it, because we're in modern times. Like the internet, you can operate from the country in the middle of nowhere now. Like you can't really get decent internet where I am. There's no fiber internet or anything like that. But Starlink, it's just you stick it there and it just works. You know. The world's changed, man. Like as I say, like all the screws to put the roof on this cabin. 20 years ago, you would have had to get a newspaper and like the deals are there on a Friday, Sunday morning, whatever. You know, you open the paper and you went, oh, this guy's got a whatever. It used to be very hard to buy that kind of stuff. Whereas like this was a builder's leftover bolts and stuff. He goes, oh, I want it all gone $20, right? We're not really grateful for how easy things are now and how convenient things are, of how much that's changed in 20 years. Like, if you want to buy a car, like, if somebody used to have a car on a paper, you have to go and look at it, and then you find out it's crap, whatever. Now it's just, you know, oh, I need some bolts for the house. Oh, this guy's got them listed, $20, buy now, sweet, done, right? It's not, you had to show up, you had to beat somebody else to it at 6 in the morning and be on the phone, anything like that, right? It's all at your fingertips, right? So you don't need to live in a city to make money anymore. You don't, like, out in the country, the jobs used to be, you know, you're a farmhand or something, you know, or a plumber or a builder or whatever. But you know, now it's you can run any business from anywhere if you wish to, which is really good for like ADHD people and stuff, right? You can get away, and autism and stuff. You can get away from all the noise, all the chaos of the city, but you can still, you know, a lot of the people out where I am, they're still operating. They're very like they're older people and stuff, right? In their 60s and that, and they're very much of that old way of living. And then they're not on social media and stuff. Most of them. Most of them are like, oh, but like they don't watch YouTube. They don't look at any of it. They're not interested. They've got pet sheep and shit, and livestock, you know. What about AI? AI as a whole is probably going to be a bad thing, but whatever. It's here to stay. So again, it's you know, I've seen a lot about the AI thing, man, and it's like, well, it's here, it's happening. So those who don't adopt it are just getting left behind. I've seen that from a lot of creators. They're like, no, I'm not going to use the AI at all. I'm against AI and how they're doing it. And it's like, well, everybody else is using it. There's the take over Earth side of AI, and then there's the, hey, do you want to use it to help pick the right hashtags for your channel? Do you want it to make you better thumbnails? Do you want it to, you know, like I mostly use AI to discuss things with the channel of how can I want to build a genuine real channel without like gimmicks and being fake. Like obviously I'm struggling to get viewers doing this, right? This is not a usual YouTube show. Most people on here are fake and they're acting it up and whatever, whereas I'm just raw me. And I'm asking the AI, well, how can I convey that effectively without being fake and stuff, you know, and have conversations that way, right? Just time out this Freakzilla guy again. Apparently the first one wasn't the message. Hey, Thunder, good to see you. Mr. Mitz, how are you, mate? Good to see you again. Everyone turning up. JB, good to see you, bro. I've been meaning to stop by your channel, bro, but I keep missing you live. I rewatched one a few days ago. Watched about 20 minutes of one of your streams, bro. Not sure when it was from. I assume it was from that day. But yeah, hope everybody's going well. As I say for the channel here, like I'm just focusing on like when I do the workouts and stuff, I just don't want to be doing like hit my chest, guys. We're doing hundreds of this, like I go, you go, or doing coaching about fitness or something. You know, it's just part of my channel, right? This channel is about me vlogging essentially, right, and chatting with people, and it's about mindset and growth, and yeah, ADHD, beating depression. It's about my story and trying to help out other people, and yeah, fellow dimension hopper. Yeah, Mitz is over from Sean's one as well, isn't he? I think that's where he came from originally. I'm glad I've met some great other creators on here. I've met some really good real creators like Sean and that, and Stoop Dog and that. They're just regular. Like I like regular people streamers, right? I don't like the overacted. I don't like the acted stuff. So You know, I'd be selling my soul if I got on here and I put on an act and I try and, you know, I have lost my way a bit with that sometimes, where I'm trying to be real, but I'm also trying to be entertaining as Star Wars. If people want to hang out, they will. Oh, right. All right. Well, I'm going to take a break for a bit, guys. I'm going to have something to eat. I'm going to have a coffee and all that. I'll be back down in the garage within an hour or two. So keep an eye out on my lives. If you want to be sure to know when I am live, make sure you go to the channel and hit the bell on there and make sure all notifications are on. And then it should let you know when I'm on. I try and title the lives so it's like what it's about, right? So like some people aren't into some of the stuff I do. I'm not going to play the snake game and stuff on here just as much as I enjoy it for a bit of cognitive work. It's going to confuse the algorithm too much. So, hey Nate, good to see you, bro. Yeah, we're just wrapping up, bro. Yeah, we've just been I've only done like 80 push-ups or something and like 30 pull-ups, but we're just mostly having a chat, bro. Like, yeah, I just don't. Yeah, better work, bro. Better work. But yeah, I'm definitely getting away from the like let's go, yeah, type workouts. Like, it's just like I want to leave that for the people who do that. You know, it's just not who I am, not what I do, bro. You know. So yeah, we just vibe, we just chat and do a bit of push-ups. We mostly been chatting. We've been on here an hour and a half, but that's just one thing I do, right? But yeah, we'll be streaming in the garage. I got that corner cleared out around that red car. Now it's just take apart the beams. We're going to be building a floor under that red car today, so that's going to suck. Under a car sitting on tyres and jack stands on sloped gravel and mud, and we're trying to build a floor under it so we can roll the car out, so that'll be good. So if you're new here, that's the main streams I do during the day is like I'm doing work in the background. So if you're putting off tasks, you can join in and do your dishes or whatever, you know, whatever you're putting off while you see me working. Yeah, we just try move forward, help each other each day. Yep, stay hydrated. That is very important too. Yes, good point. Where's my bottle one? Yeah. So do check out my latest shorts, guys. I've been a bit low on the likes and comments on shorts. Please, that's the best thing you can do is go through and just give one or two full watches to each of my shorts so I like if you can be bothered when I get off here. But yeah, I'll be back in a couple of hours. Yeah, keep that good energy. Keep that positive energy, guys. Stay true to yourselves. Believe in yourselves. Ignore the opinions of people doubting you. You know what you need to do. You know what's going on. Shut off that overthinking. Shut up that noise in the skull and just try and make a little bit of difference. Try and move the needle forward, even if it's 10 minutes today. It's better than no minutes, guys. Beats overthinking in your head to just get some stuff done. All right, I'll be back in a couple of hours. And all right, we're raiding. Raid time, man. I'm hopping off here. Who have we been raided by? What raid? What's happening? Are you trying to wind me up? I'm trying to leave. Am I? Oh, Mandy. No. I don't think there's any raid happening, Ryder. I don't know. Sean might be raiding, or he's just referencing that Mitz is here as well. I don't want to be heading off if Blim and Sean's bringing everyone up. Sean raid time. Oh, okay. So I'm going to have to stay on here at the moment, am I? Are you serious? Is Sean actually raiding me? I'll believe it when I see Sean. We'll wait a moment. Let all the bread slices come in here. Okay. I think Ryder's just having me on, maybe. I don't know. We'll see if Sean pops in. I was just done signing off, Ryder. You started the raid. Sorry, bro. I don't know. It's a raid thing. When you end a stream, you can like take your audience over to another channel, but you got to have it set up on PC or a control tablet and stuff. Oh no, there he is. There's the man himself. I suppose I'll do some more. Oh my god. Yeah, this is from my favorite YouTube channel. I do suggest, can everybody check out that channel? Toyota World Runners. I know it's backwards. Toyota World Runners. See, look. I know it's backwards, but look up that YouTube channel. Best YouTube channel I ever found. Unfortunately, the people, Matt and Stacey, who ran that channel, passed away in August. But they're the ones who inspired me and Susie to finally like take the leap, buy the truck and that, travel more. You know, it's sort of itching away at us. So yeah. They did travel content. They built their own trucks. They traveled all over Pan America. The Pan America tour, Pan America video is the best one to watch. But yeah, they just toured New Zealand. They did a whole heap of videos here. They went back home to British Columbia. They were rebuilding their main Chinook truck. And had that all stripped down. They were driving another Toyota, just like my old 85 Lux. But yeah, they rolled like 650 feet off the side of a mountain and both died in the crash. So the channel is still there. One of their mums still sells the merch and stuff, so grabbed us some stuff. But yeah, great couple, man. Great, genuine people. So yeah, it is a channel to check out, guys. Toyota World Runners. Unfortunately, the creators have passed away, but the content is all still there. And well, fucking good morning to you too. Rude. What do you want, you cock? Yeah. It's you bloody told. Getting smart with me. We're staying on for. I was just signing off, Sean. We're staying on because you've come and raided me, Sean. Yeah, fucking heard you the first. Yeah, are you dyslexic? Does it look like sunrise, you dick? Dyslexic roosters, man. Rooster didn't like the things I explained. Oh, I was gonna stop, you know, but we're seeing it. Sean's keeping me on here at the moment. Sean of the bread loaf. Yeah. Getting a bit burnt out. I should definitely stop on the pull-ups for today because I want to do some more tomorrow and I want to do a lot of stuff in the garage today. All right. So we're just gonna take it easy. Take it easy. But you. Feel guilty for the raid. Oh wait, no, I don't. Love it, mate. Love it. We got 44 likes on my end. I think I'll take that and run. Take that and run, boys. Yeah, I'll be back a couple hours. We'll come back on here. We'll be down in the garage. I'm building the floor under that red car, so I've sort of got through the worst of the deconstruction now. We got it all pulled out and that. So we're getting some better weather. Look at that. Would you look at that? Would you just look at it? Just look at it. Nice blue sky. Nice day for riding a motorbike. If I hadn't blown it up. It's these days. Nature, love it. Yeah, mate. It's my wee spot here. Got my banana tree. It's an ornamental banana tree. That's quite an Australian looking tree. Maybe you'll know what that is, Sean. There's like I think it's an Australian one. That thing. What's that called, mate? I don't know. I've been meaning to look it up. It certainly takes a lot of high wind without breaking. Yeah, as Andrew Tate said, you know, breathe air. Yeah. Not a bad morning, mate. Not a bad one. Hope you're all going well. I don't know if you'll hear there's a decent bird up there. I don't know if you'll hear him though. Tui. I think it's a tui. Might need to be corrected on that one, chat. Yeah, needs nicer winter mornings, right? Winter days. Do I do mechanic? Yeah, I do mechanic stuff as well, man. Yeah. Hello, car lovers. Yeah, we got all the car people rolling in and out. Oh, well, we got all the Sean the Bread people here. All right, for some of you won't have seen what I get up to here. All right, we'll do the tour. Fine, we'll do the tour. You want the tour? All right. Okay, here's, like, I'm clearing them out. We're getting rid of most of them, right? Cutting down. So we got 300ZX there. We got 300ZX there. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. My truck we got to fix on here soon. It's blowing out 4th gear in the Land Cruiser. So we got to pull the gearbox out of that. We're in maximum chaos right now, just so you're aware. There's old Ford Fiesta. I got to drag that to scrap, but my trailer's stuck in behind a fence at the moment. Right. We got the full sheets of timber home in the truck, the garage floor. But I had to drive home. Luckily, I didn't have to drive far because it made the truck this wide. So luckily, it stayed left. That's the other 300Z we're building to sell at the moment. I had to pull the engine back out of it. because of gearbox problems and a knock sensor problem. But as you can see, we've pulled out the old garage floor. There's the shelving. There's all the old flooring stuff. More cars over there. So this is the mission on my channel, guys. At the moment, we're building a whole floor for us. This is my nightmare currently. All the bikes parked up there. And we've rebuilt, in the last couple of weeks, we've built a whole floor. We tore out the temporary floor I had. Built a new floor for all that. There's a tube chassis race car under there that I need to build. Right here, see, look. There's the top of the roll cage. There is a full, look, there's a steering shaft. There's a door hinge. Yeah, so there's that to build on live. It's my vert project. Yeah, as you can see, we're in total chaos building a floor for the garage. So I've just done the workshop area. I've done all of this. Going to paint all. We're going to build shelves all through here. Next couple of weeks on here, we're going to build shelves, this whole wall, workbenches, all that shit, right? But we've never had a floor back here. So we're building a floor under this. See? There's a floor. So this is going to be today's mission. I'm going to have a break from streaming before we do it. But we just got all these bins and stuff out. And cleared out that rack. So now I've got to take apart this stuff. And then we're going to add on another. You see? Add on that. So we're going to add one off there. It's going to go down there. And then we can shelve up all the wall and stuff. This one is yeah, we got to build under it, so it's kind of floating. Since I built the garage, this car was here sitting in the paddock, and then I built the garage over it. As you can see, I literally built the garage over the top of it. So all my old shelving and stuff, this was a temporary, it did the job briefly. But we'll get this car out and build it as well. Need to repaint all that. Can we see? Hang on. Oh, very exciting. There you go. Full of junk. But yeah, we're going to rip all this out today. At least rip these out. These are the first thing we'll do on the next stream is take these out. Just remove that. Probably leave the shelving back here. It may be alright. It looks like it's collapsed at the left end, to be honest. This was all, like, as you can see, it didn't get concrete or nothing. It was just when I built the garage, I was in deep shit, and it was just get the garage up and get everything in here. So, yeah, today's mission will be building a floor under this car. So we're going to have to get under there and concrete that to another one behind it. And then we'll be able to roll this car out eventually. Rather than it sit here forever. There you go. That's the only thing a Toyota Prius wheel is good for. Toyota Prius wheels, good for holding up a real car. Oh, can I show you the engine bay still? Probably. Because I shaved all the engine bay on this one. Can we see in there? No, we can't really see in there. It's not too good. We ain't got no engines, Ted. We're a week out from race wars. See, I'm ahead of the curve. Look, I even got a blooming electric opener for my roller door. Another thing to fix and fit up. Who built this garage first? Me. I built it. 3 years ago, this was just a paddock, bro. It was a sheep paddock. So, yeah, I built this garage I got the garage in pieces. It didn't have any of this area over here. It didn't have anything forward of there. So it was just this space that big. Just a 4-car garage. And it was like $1,250 on Facebook. So I got it as a metal frame because I don't own the land here. So I got this as a metal frame garage kit set. It was a pile of pieces on somebody's lawn. He had already taken it apart. It had brackets like that. So it's just just up and across bracket. It was like that here. But then I've changed these brackets. I got new brackets made up that are a T-shape. So then you can add all of this on. There was a little downslope to this, obviously. Like I think I put a 5 degree on it. But yeah, so we made all those brackets longer, and this section's new. That's the old front, and we created this. Made a whole another section because you just cloned the brackets off, right? So yeah, so with the floor, like the flooring timber, these I got for $5. This is just cover sheet chipboard. These were $5 a sheet, right? So they're going to do the job for the workshop area. Like, that's why I've stopped here. So if I have shelves up here, if these ever fuck out, I can just unscrew them and put a new one in. But yeah, it's not my land, so I didn't want to build a timber shed that, you can't build a 6-car garage in timber and then take it down easily. So when I buy my own land, basically what I'm doing here is, the plan here was I had 3 buildings rented, the economy collapsed, I was in the shit. I managed to lease some land that I can put the shed on, put the cabin on and whatever, right? So at first it was just the caravan, and then it's been 3 years so far of just building the garage, shoveling gravel, building the cabin and stuff. And then once we're out of the caravan into the cabin and just working away in the garage here, be here 5-10 years. Then I'll be buying my own land, have my own water tanks here, have an outdoor shower made up, have everything ready. Then I can just take it apart. I can take this whole garage down in 2 days, man. If it was empty, I can just take the whole garage down to the floor. It's a pile on a trailer in 2 days, right? So that's how it had to be. That's all I could do with the with the plan. Yes, that is the mission here. There's a better engine for a 300ZX, the Gallo 12 or the Gallo 24. I don't know, man. I didn't know pizza companies made motors. I've been around, man. I've been around. But there's my main project. I took this off the road, and I took my car off the road in 2019 to put another engine in it. At one point, I was swapping an LS motor into it. Life went to hell, blah, blah, blah. So that's my main project, 300ZX. It's a 2-seater convertible right-hand drive. They made 560 of them. Brown was a first year of production color only, and they only made 80 cars in the first year. So that's about one of about 30 to 35 brown 300ZX convertibles. Right. So yeah, that's the one I always wanted. But as you can see, we've got a little work to do before we can get on with that. Yeah, I was hoping to have these grey ones gone. I got to build this grey one here. I got to build another grey one and get those sold up first. Then I can put some time on my belt. I need to pay some bills. There's other priorities. And then motorbikes blow up, and Susie's truck needs 4 new tyres at the moment. The motorbike engine blowing up, that's $3,000 for a used motor for the ZX14. Putting tyres on her truck now is going to be another, even Chinese ones that aren't that great, but they're more ply, right? Because her tyres keep getting punctures. We put these Maxxis razors on it, and we've had like 20. They've been using really crap. They've been using really crap stone on the roads here lately. The wrong roading contractor, so they didn't tumble the stones properly, so they keep wrecking everyone's tyres. But the Maxxis ones are just too soft. They're only like a 6-ply, whereas the Chinese ones are like a 10-ply tyre. So hopefully we'll stop all the hopefully we can stop all the frickin' stones going through the tyres. Because like literally she was getting up to 3 flat tyres a week, and it's like even to get a puncture repair is $50. Her tyres are now at the point where they're like, we've done 2 puncture repairs per tyre, we're not going to fix them again. They refuse to fix them. They're just like, nah. Because they don't want to take the risk, right? Car's going to be nice until then we keep moving. Have any Hendro parts for XB Falcon? Nah, mate. Nah, that's nothing for a Falcon, sorry. Nah, not. It's a bit. There's a lot of that old school stuff. South Island, man. A lot of the old, like, North Island, a lot of that stuff's gone these days. It's sort of, you get to the deep south down by Invercargill and Dunedin and stuff, there's still guys hanging on to that kind of stuff, 91 EB Falcon with a 351 Cleveland. Nice, mate. Nice. Nice. Yeah, this is a cabin project, guys, as you can see. This is what I stream the workouts out of. So I've been building this. Again, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, guys. That's what this channel's about. That's what this channel's about. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, but we're going to figure it out. Just country quiet, man. It allows my brain to function with the ADHD. No way, you Kiwi. You thought I was Australian? Yeah. A lot of Australians think I'm Australian as well, bro. Yeah, up Northland, man. Northland. Oh, mate. Oh, I don't know. I've got to paint the garage still. I'm gonna paint it eventually. Obviously it's not a priority, but we're gonna paint it. I'm gonna put a big sectional door on it, but I gotta put a beam across the top. You know, I got 2 roller doors on it, right? But I bought these, they're 5.6 meter wide sectional. We flip around the right way, there we go. It's 5.6 meter wide sectional garage door. They're all insulated. Have to obviously dry out the insulation and stuff, but yeah. So that's another option. There's some other bits. There's a couple of posts back there. So there's a second cabin goes there. So there's one cabin. And the deck will, I'm going to flatten out the ground across there. Once the caravan's gone, we're going to build another deck through here and put a second cabin that goes here. All right. It's in the plans. It's already under construction. Just got a whole heap of stuff stored there, but there are posts in the ground. There's a couple of joists there already, so happy days. Yeah, good project. Yeah, trying to make do, mate. But as you can see, you know, it's all chaos at the moment. It's all everything's up in the air, and that's why I wanted to stream it. That's why the channel's about trying to inspire people, help people get motivated in that, right? And try and figure it out. Same thing I'm doing, right? Let me buy it 300ZX. Oh yeah, there's some for sale soon. If you're in New Zealand, I'll gladly sell you one. Yeah, Z32, bro. I do the 300ZX Z32, 89 to like 96, or 89 to 98, whatever you want to call it. Twin turbo. Yeah, there's a twin turbo one over there I'm building at the moment. They'll be up for sale in a couple of months. I had to pull the motor back out of it. I was having some gearbox issues and a knock sensor fault on it. But yeah, we'll just pull the motor out. We'll work at it again. And my rule is like Mike Hall on Rust Valley Restorations, right? No shit leaves the shop. I'm not going to send something out the door that I wouldn't myself drive to the other end of the country and back right now, you know. I'd be pissed off if I paid that kind of money for a car and it was a lemon, right? So this is how I operate. It's probably one of the reasons I stay poor, but you know, I try and just put my heart and soul into it like it's my own car, right? I'm not going to I had some mates be like, oh, just patch it up, bro. Just, you know, do this, do that. And I'm like, no, I'm not doing it. Integrity's valuable these days, right? Oh, no business, bro. Nah, just some old cars I had. I just hoarding an ADHD, bro. I just ended up with too many cars, and I've just decided to sell some. EV's very tired. Drive door hinges, electric windows, no wiper motor rust. Yeah. Just hey man, just try and if you got, I don't know if you're saying if it's got no rust or that, but you know, if it's going rust in it, bro, just make sure if you can't sort it, just keep rust killing it. Like that's the most important thing. If you've got vehicles laying around and you can't sort it, and like you know, things take time, right? At least rust kill them, duct tape them up and stuff. I've been a bit slack on that with the old Hilux. We're going to be building the old 85 Hilux soon. At least basically when the floor's tidied up, we get that done. I've got to put the pull the cab off that Hilux just because it's if it sits out for another winter, it's going to rust to nothing. So we got a hole in the firewall to fix and stuff. So I'll be doing that. Yep, nearly 50 likes. I got 49 on my end. Once I hit 50 likes, my end, I'll head off, guys. I do want to we'll have a bit of a break, and then I'll be back to do actual work in the garage later. This was just a chat and workout and catch up with everybody's stream. Staying, nah, definitely, bro. I was looking at making it into some kind of business to do with the car stuff, bro, but there's no money in this stuff, bro. Like they're a $20,000-$30,000 car, New Zealand. Yeah, it's just not there, bro. And it's not something I want to do, you know. I just don't want to be building cars for other people my whole life. I want to really get back to cars as a hobby and like, you know, build cars on here and stuff, but it's like I want to be working on my truck and stuff, right? How tall am I? I'm 6'2". But yeah, Stang, I hear, bro. I definitely I wanted that to be the case for a long time, but over the last few years I've just realised it's just not really where I'm heading with it. Because when the economy dropped a bit, bro, like things were good. People were buying some parts of me because I do up cars and that for myself, have heaps of parts, and guys in the groups on Facebook or whatever or online, you know, they'd buy the odd part. But it just started to become too much of a too much of a muck around. I was like, man. And then the sort of recession hit after the lockdowns, and there were a lot of guys that were just like, dude, I want some parts off you. Oh, give me a few weeks. And they just never bought them. They all ran out of money. And it was just really obvious, like, no, like there's no way to make this a business, Because, when you're dealing with $20,000, $30,000 cars, they're like tradies and stuff. And they're the first people to run out of money. They're the guys in their 30s with a missus. They've got a kid. They've got a mortgage. Their mortgage rates went up, right? All that. The people who can still afford to buy parts in a bad economy don't drive a $20,000, $30,000 sports car. They drive a $100,000 sports car. They drive a 80 grand Beamer or something, right? They've got money. So that's why it's just not viable in my opinion. Got to go, stay. So what shoe size am I? I don't know about it. I think it's like a 10.5 UK or something. I don't know. You know what they say about men with big feet? Big shoes, big socks. Say the same about men with big hands, big hands, big gloves, big head, big helmet. Yeah, you're onto it. Yeah, it's been a pleasure, guys. Time for a tea and a chill. Oh, we could have a coffee. We got some people hanging around still. Should we have a coffee before I head off? We'll have a coffee then. Do you guys want a coffee? I've been trying to sign off here for about 40 minutes. Right? There goes the old, don't know if you guys can hear it. Can you hear it? Fire station siren. Man, I always wanted to be a volunteer fire EA. I still can think about it. Every time I hear that siren, it's like a call to action to me. Like my brain goes like, man, I'd bloody... Oh, well, don't bloody try to jump out the door behind me then, you noodle. I had my foot there. You're an idiot. And you're dramatic too. I put about half a kilo on your foot as you put under it. I felt it. I felt you under my heel. And you want to say hello to everybody. You need attention. Come on. Back up. Back up so I can... You want to be a spazzy. You need a scratchy. You need a scratchy. You need a scratchy, do you? Could you put the jug on, please, love? Thank you. Oh, she's already done it. You happy now? You're a menace, you know that? You need all this attention. All this attention, hey? It's a hard life being a dog, eh? Other dog. Hello, other dog. Hello, my boys. How's my boys? Leave him alone. No, leave him alone. Yes, my boy. Thank you for the taste testing. I'm a bit covered in lemon grease from the garage and stuff, dog. You might not want to. All right, you guys stay there now. No, I'm gonna go over coffee. We're gonna have a bit more chat. Right. Then we got leftover. Got some butter chicken and stuff last night. I'm good. A bit of that left. And just sauce. Did you eat all the meat? You didn't even leave me any of the fish or anything.
It's fish.
Oh, there's still fish. There we go. Oh, she's polished off the butter chicken. Theft. Nah, she's just dramatic. When I came through the door, she put a paw right under my heel. So the moment I put any pressure, she's like, oh. She's just being dramatic. Tried to force her way out the door as I was trying to get through it. Susie just said typical woman. Wow. My God. She's the one, folks. She's the one. After 20 years of searching, she's the one. It's like the Neo in the Matrix, you know. All hail the chosen one. She makes me very full. I'm gonna bust out the Nescafe. Look, value pack. Look, I'm not cheap. I'm just poor. Big value pack. I always buy big value packs are better. You go through 10 real quick and it costs a lot more money. You go for the big value pack and get an extra 5 for free. Would you look at that? Would you just look at it? Buy in bulk, folks. Buy in bulk. It's a great way to save money. That's what freezers are for. I need to do more push-ups. I can barely open a blooming... Need more grip strings or something. I can barely open a blooming coffee sachet, guys. We are just going to have a coffee, but then I'm taking a break. The whole idea was I was going to take a break from streaming, have a coffee, chill out a bit, and then we're going to do another live. I'm being held captive here now. We got over 50 likes. Thank you guys. I do appreciate it. Bomby knock it. Look. This will make Heidi leave me alone for a bit. Like, bomby knock it. Want a bomby knock it? There you go. Take half my finger off in the process. Thanks, dog. I'll keep her occupied for a little while. Put your coffee in the freezer. No, I'm talking about bulk buying stuff, right? Like steak and stuff, right? You want to get a good deals and, you know, use a freezer. Obviously, no, not coffee. Some people do put their coffee in the freezer, actually. I have heard of these things. Making a mocha. No, we got a coffee sachet in there. We got a bit of sugar. We got some Makona. If anybody remembers the old Makona TV ad, you know, Makona have to melt. Very good. Put some pep in my step for the rest of the day for my next stream later on, guys. We've done a workout stream now, and really chill workout stream though, right? I don't do these hard. Get it with me, guys. I'm reconnecting for a moment. We're just hanging out. We do this Kiwi style, mate. We don't do it. You know, I am me. So, you know. Lisa's not Lisa's, the hummus ad. Yeah. That's another good one. The old bugger ad was a good one too. Yeah. I gotta say, man, I do miss the old, the New Zealand I grew up in, man, the 90s and stuff. It was just more chill, but, I mean, it's happened everywhere, right? Everywhere in the world changes, things progress. The world always changes, guys. You cannot fear change. It's going to happen regardless. It's the same with, people talk about all this AI stuff. And what do you think? And I'm against AI. It's like, well, you better get used to it. You better start to use it to your advantage. Rather than just being like, it took my job, it took the job, it took the dirt, you know? Rather than just only hating on AI and drawing nothing from it. That's the thing, is like, there's people like Andrew Tate. Andrew Tate, I do not agree with on 99.999% of stuff. However, what he is good at, and the reason he got famous, is he will take information from other people and deliver it and reframe it in a different way. I can highly dislike that person, but if there's one sentence that's beneficial I could get from them, I'm not going to ignore that, right? I'm not going to not utilize it. So AI is the same. It's like, if you want to be stuck in your ways and whatever, it's like people with EV cars versus petrol cars. Yeah, EVs are a bit shit, but they're coming and they are going to eventually, they're forcing on us. Like, in the meantime, yeah, enjoy your petrol and diesel while you can. I certainly am. But, you know, as the tech improves and stuff, I mean, it's just going to be what it is, man. Enjoy the times while they're there. You know, we all go, oh man, I wish the 90s and early 2000s I was more aware of how things were. It was such a better time. It's like, well, it's going to be worse times later on. You know, enjoy the fun toys while they're around and the freedoms we got while we got them, I guess. Will you vote for Pauline Hanson? 1, I'm not in Australia. 2, I don't vote. Don't do any politics. Couldn't care less. My channel is all about cutting out those kind of distractions and focusing on your own life, building the life you want, right? Where are you? German user? I'm in New Zealand, mate. Guten Morgen. Hang on. For the German person, here you go. Here's something you'll appreciate. There you go. Hello. Her name is Heidi. That is Heidi Klum. Heidi Klum, because she's blonde and German. Hey. Good day. I said good day, sir. Good day. The electric cars need to make cool sounds, or just the sounds so you can hear them. Gonna get run over. Yeah, well, that's why you always, you know, you should always look before you cross the street. Spatial awareness. Yeah, I follow you. I feel you, bro. Yeah, no, you're all right. You're safe with that joke, mate. You're good. The only thing we don't do is just the blatant trolls and just argue. You know, we're not here to argue. We're here for a good vibe channel. I don't want to have any bullshit on my channel. Good vibes. Bought venison and pizza rolls. Oh, mate, make sure you share that with us. Oh, venison and pizza rolls, beautiful. The dog is a pure German Shepherd, mate. Pure German Shepherd. I wouldn't probably term it that way. That would be right on the edge of troll behaviour, I think, my friend. I don't do any of that here, bro. Don't do any of that here. We try to have a good vibe, right? You, bed. Could you just top up your water, please? You just finished it off. It's by the fire. I'm off to hunt coyotes. Man, this guy's out and about, man. He's good to go. Get some of that venison on you first. Get. My rooster won't go near the hens. I think he's gay. Oh, wow. Okay. Alrighty. I'm not sure what you want me to make of that, my friend. What wildlife do I see in New Zealand? Fat people. No, mostly birds, to be honest, mate.
Look, there's a peacock right there.
Where's the peacock? On the driveway or in the paddock? I can't see him.
Paddock, just...
Oh, I see him. There's a peacock right there. You want some wildlife? All right. I'll do my best, David Attenborough. Move out of the way, love. Do my best, Attenborough. Beds, dogs. Come on. Hang on. As you can see, the majestic peacock picks away at the grass in the field. He's on a long journey of... There's another one there too. There's a couple of peacocks there. Yes, a peacock. Yes, there's 2 peacocks there. You get the odd peacock in chat as well, you know, the odd person coming in trying to peacock themselves and ruffle up their feathers and make a fuss. There you go. So there's your answer. How much wildlife do you get here? Well, I'm out in the country, so there's peacocks out there. Chickens, roosters. Now, oh, see, now there's 2 peacocks next to each other out there, but it's the window's a bit grubby, so it's a bit hard to see out there. Yeah, insert. Yeah, we'll keep it a bit cleaner. We'll try to keep it a bit. My hands look huge. Yeah, big. You know what they say about men with big hands, right? Big hands, big gloves. True story. And there's a reason Susie's always smiling. Hey. Fuck's sake. Yeah, we're just in the caravan, bro. So it's just a bed in the caravan. I'm still building the cabin and stuff. You're showing up a bit late. We've just been outside. We just did the full tour of all the garage project and the cabin project and everything, man. So BMW or Mercedes, neither, bro. Neither. Wouldn't own either of them unless I was rich and they were brand new and I went to a dealer and I didn't care about the money. Then I'd have a BMW or Mercedes. But as a car mechanic, no. Toyota, bro. Toyota. Looks like you guys are living the life, trying to build it each day, right? Trying to build it. So yeah, we put the caravan here about 3 years ago. I built the garage and stuff, and I'd done the driveway, and then I met Susie about a year and a half ago, November 2024. And yeah, we've just been chipping away at stuff since. And you know, I gotta crack on with stuff here, guys, because I got to get some garden beds built for her and stuff, you know. And that she likes her gardening and that. Got any roosters? Not myself. The neighbour has a whole heap of them there. So is the best car ever made the 2007 Corolla hatchback, and is it our year? I think any Toyota is a good go usually, unless it's a Toyota Cavalier. Don't ever buy a Toyota Cavalier. It's not a proper Toyota, you know. The amount, when I was a mechanic in the city, the amount of Toyota Cavaliers that would come in and literally all 4 window motors had died. It wasn't a controller, it wasn't the switch. It was just all 4 window motors would die. There was one customer who used to come in every 6 months. And we literally rewire, and that's just the Cavalier window motors were no good. Where am I from? New Zealand. New Zealand, my friend. Hope we get to see her stuff for Susie built on stream too. Yeah, for sure. As always, I just stream. That's what I stream on here, guys. It's just my life, right? It's not a chat channel. It's not a workout channel. It's not really a mechanic channel. It's just like talking about it. You know, it's a vlog, right? Live vlogs of just throughout my days and sharing life and talking about things and try to be positive and Spread a good message in that. Yeah, that's how it is. Insert, and that's a big thing I have with YouTube as well. Is like there's a lot of I'd love to do a lot of jokes and like crack a bit more fun in that, but it does definitely I try and I try and be myself and real and just raw as I can on here because I feel that's where I'm valuable compared to other creators. Is in me just being genuine in myself and never switching that up and just keeping it real on here. I think that's going to be valuable to people. It's a bit slow at the moment, but Hi from New Zealand too, Fabian. Just subscribed. I appreciate that, man. Thank you for the sub. We've slowly come out. We're nearly hit 1,500 subs, guys. So I do really appreciate it. It's great, great to have you all here. Thank you for the likes. We got nearly 60 likes as well. So yeah, we just as I say, like we just keep a good vibe. Sometimes you'll see me doing fitness. Sometimes you'll see me building a house, doing the garage in the background. Right, I do stream a lot. But it's just to give you guys sort of insight, motivation, whatever. Just hang out. Bunch of phonies on YouTube. Yeah, that's what it is, right? It's very difficult to do YouTube, is what I've found, is to be genuine and real. It's very difficult to get the algorithm to like that because new people come in, they're expecting energy, entertainment. I'm just me little old self, mate. Welcome from Whangarei. Oh, awesome, Fabian. I'm up in Northland as well, but being YouTube, I can't say any better than that on here. Hello from the United States of get me out of here. Hey, man, you only live one life. You only live one life, my friend. That's on you. You can make that decision. You can make that choice, but life's self-assignment, right? If you want to get out of there, figure it out and get out of there. If that's what you truly want, you can do it. People do it all the time. People move overseas. People move to the other side of the world. People make it happen, man. People with far less than you have made it happen. So, if that's what you want, you can make it happen, Lyric.
It's like 4 peahens out there.
She's just sitting here watching all the peacocks outside. Like, so she's just watching the neighbours back. It's great. This is a great thing, is I don't have to get chickens yet. I don't have to build chicken coops for Susie or anything, because we keep her, like, as long as the neighbour's got all his ones, we're all good. Keeps her occupied. Some days I sit staring out the window, watching this world pass me by. That's old Eminem, that is. That's Haley's song by Eminem. Life's great in the USA. Everyone in the world wants to come here. Yeah. I think life's good everywhere. Well, most places, right? First world places, life's what you make it, right? Yeah, have you seen how happy those kids are, man, in the African countries? There's 3 billion people on Earth don't have the internet yet. They're living in a mud hut. They're sitting outside with nothing to do all day, with flies buzzing on their face and shit, and they're running around with a bloody stick. Or a soccer ball. There's 50 kids running around with a soccer ball. They're happy as shit, man. There's something in that, man. There's something to that, to where we've lost our way with materialism and things, right? That's what I think. Yeah, Fabian. Do you stream it all or anything, Fabian? Anybody in here got their own channel I need to check out? Who does content? I always love checking out my viewers' content. How we all going? We're nearly at 60 likes. I did try to get off here about 40 minutes ago. We got raided by Sean. We had all sorts of stuff. Oh, all good, Fabian. All good. Hope you're having a good one, mate. Anybody got some plans for the weekend? Anybody doing anything interesting before I head off here? I'll be heading off for a couple of hours, guys. I will wrap it up now. Hopefully we hit 60 likes. Would be nice. I got 58 on my end. Counts lower at my end. So if you want to hit the like, you can tap me on the forehead a couple of times. Anywhere above the chat, couple of taps. I usually don't ask. Come on, show me some love. But beyond that, guys, I'll be back in a couple of hours. We'll be in the garage. I'm going to get that floor built under that red car. So that'll be fun. As always, I just stream what I'm doing in my day-to-day. I do chats, workouts, all that, right? It's just to sort of inspire people to keep going. If I can, you can, right? Depression sucks, ADHD sucks, executive dysfunction sucks, all those things. I'm just here to sort of body double and try and inspire people, right? Keep it positive. See you then. He says, awesome, man. Awesome. Well, do try keep a project in mind, Fabian, something you want to do during that time, because I'm not chatting really so much during that stuff. I'm working in the background, right? So the idea is you guys get on top of chores or something. So maybe you pick a room you want to clean, or clean your garage, or work on whatever, right? That's more what those streams are for. All right, guys. Peace out. I'll see you in a couple of hours. Thank you very much for coming by. Do check out. Yeah, weather's good. Yeah, nice blue skies, mate. The weather, yeah, weather's good. Everything's looking up, mate. Always sunny, at least now. But yeah, be back in a couple of hours. Do check out my shorts, please, guys. I've been putting a lot of effort into them, a lot of editing time and stuff. So if you can go watch my shorts each once or twice and throw a like when I get off here, it would be really appreciated. It really helps out my channel when people engage and leave comments and stuff, guys. So thank you very much. I'll be back in a couple of hours.